Uh-oh, we got one of them ones, fool. Black Balloon. Deebo! Hey, I be calling one of my coworkers Deebo, fool. She be going crazy. She be in everybody's pockets, asking everybody for everything. She talking about, you got people calling me Deebo. Fool, that's how you be moving. You be moving like Deebo, fool. I promise you, fool. But let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what he talking about. Black
But this
Balloon, let's
Deebo
get it.
character, it was something needed to be done
You
too,
know what's
because
going on?
it's always a neighborhood bully in everybody's neighborhood. I don't care what color you are.
Bro,
There's somebody's a
I
bully.
gotta
So
indulge,
everybody in
bro.
the neighborhood got a Deebo.
At
Since
least
I
for
grew
the
up in
first,
Compton, I saw the toughest
you know what I'm
guys.
saying?
So I just
I
pulled
ain't had
from
a
all
break.
of them.
I
I
gotta
pulled from
indulge
Tookie.
for the first minute or so.
I know Suge.
Let's lock
I know a
in.
lot of bad them dudes out there. They can really go. So I pulled from all them characters, and I created this. And Ice Cube told me about Deebo. So, you know, Deebo still lives. You know what I'm saying? The hood loves Deebo. You know, it's a tribute that you can
I'm
affect so
telling
many
you,
people's life with your
I
work,
call her Deebo to
that
this
you can
day.
make it come to life
Even
for
though
real.
Deebo is a nigga,
And
she
how you
act
know
just like him, bro.
it's
I'm telling
alive?
you.
It
She be
still
walking
lives.
around looking at niggas' pockets. What you got? Let me get this. Let me get that. Let me get a cigarette. Let me get a .5. Let me get a. I be like, damn, yo ass Deebo. Niggas gotta tuck their chain when you come around. I damn near hit the bike squeaking when she walking up, bro.
Video, man, y'all already know what's going on. Since the Deebo clip I had in yesterday's video, it basically got overlapped during the upload process. Someone recommended that we talk about Deebo some more. So I said, you know what? Let's do a full dedicated video to Deebo. Tiny Lister, aka Deebo, aka Zeus, the former, superstar wrestler,
Deebo.
turned actor, right? So we're
I didn't
talking
know he was a
about
wrestler.
Tiny
That's crazy.
Lister. I think his real name is Thomas Lister, aka Deebo, who's basically been a part of the industry. You'd almost say half of his life, 30 plus years, as far as wrestling, all the way to the doorsteps of Hollywood, right? Said cool. It's a very, very interesting topic because I found some stuff that will give you a real picture of who Deebo was and why he even said the things that he said in that clip anyway. I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen it, but I will play it again.
I'm the most feared man in Hollywood. They don't like me in Hollywood.
Why do they not like you?
I don't wear dresses. I don't do that gay stuff on TV. They have to get some other black person to do that stuff. I'm talking, that's gun. But they all confess they love the Lord. But you cannot compromise yourself if you love the Lord. So I play tough guys, but young kids want to be soldiers. Young kids don't want to follow a guy that wear a dress.
But when I start this video, I want to start it with a clip that I found of him doing basically an interview on a podcast over 10 years ago. Might have even been 15 years ago.
What's up, Red?
This gives you an idea of who he was.
What's up, Smoke?
Gives you an idea of how much he
40?
believed in Jesus Christ. Give you an idea of the faith and the mission that he used his name being Deebo from. And I just like the way that he explained how he was able to navigate to different neighborhoods and different cities and be accepted all over the country because who Deebo made him. And he used that to influence kids in a positive way, right? Then we're also going to get into a very, very disturbing piece of an interview from the channel that used to do a lot of interviews back then called This Is 50. And he talked about roles that he wouldn't play or role that
This Is 50 was like
he,
hip-hop
in a sense,
I ain't gonna
regretted. But it just goes with that Hollywood narrative where they always try to, minimize someone like him. They always will try to get you somewhere. If they can't put you in a dress, like they tried to do him, if they can't, really make you sell your soul to be in the biggest movies, they're going to get you somewhere. And what he's going to talk about is, in a sense, how they tried to get to him. Now, one thing I thought was very interesting, which he'll tell you this as well in the first clip I'm going to play. He played in the movie Fifth Element with Chris Tucker. Now, what I thought was interesting about that,
did.
the director of the movie, he said, was one of those guys that was like Quentin Tarantino. They were like the directors to go against the industry, to go against Hollywood and do their own thing. They even shot their movies outside of the United States to be able to do things their own way. Now, if you notice, in that movie, Deebo didn't play a fruity role or put the dress on like Chris Tucker did. They got Chris Tucker to put this dress on.
And that wig. Hold on.
So you could tell the difference in what was going on right then and there. From two actors who were co-stars in Friday, you know, like one of the biggest black movies of all time,
For some
to
reason, I looked this up the other day.
the roles
I don't
that
know
they
why.
had in Fifth Element
crazy.
as
He
well,
talking about
where
this,
Chris
and I
Tucker
looked this up
actually
the
put
other
the
day.
dress on
And I think that
and allowed
wig he
himself,
wearing,
you know,
that
to
blonde wig, I think
partake
it's
in
going
that
for like
ritual. We
6
already know
bands or
Chris
something
Tucker
like that on
became the
Instagram. I mean,
highest paid
Instagram,
actor in the
Amazon.
world shortly after early 2000s. But it gives you an idea of what he talked about in that clip about him not wearing a dress. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this first clip, y'all. Check this out.
You're right, it triggered that spirit, right? There's a scripture in the Bible, Psalms 42:7, the deep calls into the deep. Everybody black, let me just, I do it, I try to do it politically correct. And y'all would grasp what I'm saying. Every black actor couldn't do training in Watts because they are not accepted amongst the black community. Now you think about it, like I just said for a while. They love a Denzel, but they will shut down another black guy that makes that kind of money, has that kind of star power, but he's not accepted in the community. And that's how Deebo is. Deebo belongs to the community. He don't belong to Hollywood. He just works in Hollywood. And you got to understand why I got the movie Fifth Element. Luc Besson is not a part of the clique in Hollywood. He's a rebel. So that's why I could do the movie Fifth Element and play the president, because he don't shoot movies even in America. He shoots outside of America. And he does what he wants to do, like a Quentin Tarantino. You've noticed all the directors I work with, they kind of buck the system. The Walter Hills did Warriors, 48 Hours 1 and 2. But you got to know the difference when you're talking about shooting in Completely Green in Chirac. Chicago's, that's called Chirac. They're the #1 place in America for murder. So police don't even go there. Deebo can go there, but other people can't. And they're the same color as me, because they don't belong to the community. And it's a disconnect. And so Bishop Jakes told me, he said, Tony, you have a mantle to go places where there's no praise and worship teams. So the only person can come and help you at that point in time is Jesus Christ. Because the guys I'm talking to, they have their guns on them. I went to Chattanooga, Tennessee, year before last with Pastor Calvin Adams. That met through Bishop Noah Jones. And in Chattanooga, 10 kids got shot on Christmas Day. And the kid I spoke into his life, he was a trigger man. It messed him up because I'm talking to all these kids in the street, and they all strapped. But they love Deebo. And God told me to talk to this man, and it messed him up because I found out later he was the leader. And it messed him up because I can point him out. God allowed me to point him out. And that's my gift. My gift, movies and TV is just a setup for me to go tell the youth about Jesus Christ, how gangster he is.
Now, I thought that was important to see, because it just gives you a little insight to know that the whole, you know, Hollywood hates guys like him. He doesn't wear a dress. He don't do the zesty stuff. You now see where it comes from. You now see where his mind was at. He said movies and stuff was just a tool for him to be able to show the youth and lead them to Christ. You know, he talked about that a lot. If you just really go down a lot of his interviews, which I had to do in making this video, he talked about Jesus probably every interview he had.
You got a feel of him,
Now, was he around the snakes and the vultures and the wolves in sheep clothing?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
He was in
he
Hollywood.
was.
Yeah. He was in
Because the next
Hollywood, bro.
clip I want to show you is where he goes into a role that he
Okay.
played,
Okay.
where they basically tried
Let me
to,
shut up.
you know, they tried to get him with this role, or in a sense, a role that will
Shout out
tarnish your
Deebo,
character.
man.
And you
Oh,
won't really
bro.
be remembered for Deebo.
Come
But the
on.
thing is, obviously he didn't play in the largest movies in Hollywood. Some of these movies go under the radar. But it's still one of those roles where it take a toll on you, because it just goes back to that one role that old dude played. He also starred in Snowfall, the DeAndre Bonds. It goes back to the role he played when he was getting assaulted in
I wonder
prison.
who that is.
And he said that shit damn near changed his life.
I watched
He said I think he really cried about that. And what you're about to hear from Deebo is very similar to that. But he wasn't the one getting assaulted. He was the one doing it. And so you can tell Hollywood was trying to play on his role. He already played a big, scary Deebo guy, playing in all kind of movies, being the tough guy.
Damn.
And so they wanted to capitalize on that, and he got into this role where he was being the aggressor with the assaults. And this was where it was borderline, because I think he was even involved with Harvey Weinstein at this point in his career. But with that being said, y'all,
check this out. Yo, hold on 1 second. I want to take a minute to show y'all my merchandise. If you see anything you like, go ahead and get you some. You'll be out there looking fly, looking fresh. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Back to the video.
check this out.
Come on,
What's
bro.
a role that you wouldn't play? What's too much?
As you get older, you get more mature, you get more wisdom. It just got to be. I think I can play anything. I did a movie called K11. Go check out K11. I play a child molester. It's a true story. The girl in the movie Twilight, the lead actor,
Yeah.
Kristen. Yeah, her mother is named Jules, and so Kristen came in and did some voice over for the movie. She used some voice in the scene. And there's a level in prison where there's a role called K11. That's what a transvestites
a wrestler.
and the gay people. And somebody every
He's
night.
sponsored by them. He got a monster shirt on the game.
You just hope you don't get it. So they had the girl actresses come in.
My bad.
This girl come out of Harvey Weinstein's camp, and I did Jackie Brown with Harvey Weinstein. Her name is Portia. I forget her last name right now. It slips my mind. And so they just put a jockstrap on and put socks in it. So when they show their breasts. Another girl named is Catherine. She's a big Latin actress. Big, unbelievable. You have to watch their two performances. It's unbelievable in this film. And so it was implied that I was little boys, but we had to, to make me feel comfortable. They went and got females, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if I could went that far, you know what I'm saying? I think because I see how it damages your name if you cross the line with certain things, and certain actors, black actors, do because they're trying to get that Oscar, and then they kind of fall on their face.
Now, what he just told you was that in the movie, they got some girls from Harvey Weinstein's camp. That's what he said. They were able to pull some girls in for the movie to make him feel comfortable, so he wasn't playing a role of a graper. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Just take the G off. So he could feel comfortable not playing the role of a graper. And it was supposed to be him actually graping boys. Little boys. Little ones. But he said he couldn't do that. And so they brought in women from Harvey Weinstein's camp, because Harvey Weinstein was the executive director of the movie Jackie Brown back in 1997. So Deebo, that's why I say he's been around the snakes. He's in Hollywood for sure. I mean, you fast forward to 2017, 2016, Harvey Weinstein, Me Too, all that stuff, gets busy about his entire history. But that just goes to show you you're not off limits, you know? Even with his strong belief in Christ, you know, he was still basically dancing with the devil. Now, he died, I think it was December 10th, 2020. He died in a year where a lot of celebrities were checking out. We saw, we saw Kobe, we saw Deebo, we saw so many celebs taken out around that time. He died where it seemed like every week there was someone dying from Hollywood or the industry. I think he died on a Thursday at 62 years old from heart disease, is the official narrative. And that interview just really goes to show you, and if you didn't catch it, he kind of mumbled at the end. He said actors, black actors in specific, they're willing to do those kind of roles because they're chasing that Oscar. And then that's where they end up falling flat on their faces, because that kind of stuff, that's rituals. That's very spiritual. It don't even matter. We talk about method acting so much on the channel, or at least we have.
You got method and
to where you can't just do those scenes just like it's nothing. You have to actually do it. You know, it may not involve the in and out of,
I used to say it all the time. I can't
you
think
know,
about what it is.
a man and a woman. You know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But
I gotta Google it, bro.
some of that stuff, just by what these actors tell you, it will take a piece of your soul. If DeAndre Bond said he cried, you know what I'm saying? He had to play the role of him getting assaulted, of another man going, up through there on him.
Lockdown had a scene that you were in, and I guess you didn't want to do it.
The scene?
Yeah.
Meisner technique.
That's one of the worst scenes I ever did.
Method
And I
acting,
wish I
Meisner
could
technique.
go back
That's
and
what I'm
take
thinking
it
about,
back,
Meisner
you know what I mean? But, I was an actor. I'm an actor at the time, and the director, said, I need you to do this, man, and like, fuck it, come on, man, let's just get it out the way.
I guess you cried after doing that scene.
Yeah, I cried. Literally, because I felt like I didn't feel right, you know what I mean? It was just something that wasn't spiritually right about that shit. And I didn't see what it needed to be in the movie for. But, I wasn't the writer of the movie, and I agreed I was under contract.
Yeah, I guess as an actor, you can't just start changing the script.
No, you can't. Not once you sign.
He said it made him cry. So it could have been, we don't even know if it was real. I mean, think about it. Did he feel that distraught and it didn't even really happen? The man just got on top of him and just aggressively humped him? Or did they really act it out to make it seem real for the show? We don't even know that part. I'm going to just go ahead and say if it made him cry and actually made him admit it, maybe they actually did it. Because in order to, what they say, I say it every time, the best actors ain't acting. It ain't
Mike
an
was
act.
trying to take his sister
They really
to the
doing
dance,
it.
food.
What's the name? What's his Clifton Powell? Remember, he said the same thing. They tried to get him to play a very similar role.
Nigga. Merry Christmas, nigga.
And it's all about dangling something in your face.
Merry Christmas, nigga.
It's all about, how
did a
Wayne
video on
said
Clip
in
the
that
Pound,
one
man.
verse we
Check it
just
out.
talked about. The top gets higher the more that I climb. It's all about, dangling success in your face. And every time you reach forward and think you got it, you play this role, then you got it. Nah. You play this role, now you got it. Here, put this dress on, then now you got it. You know what I'm saying? That's how the devil play. That's the devil for you. You want a, quick example, that's how he play. And nobody is, exempt. And a part of me, wants to believe they got Deebo up out of here after a long time. Because we know the cast from Friday, man, they damn near all gone, y'all.
Rest in
They
peace,
damn near
Deebo,
all
man.
gone. The original Friday, at
That's
least.
crazy, bro.
You know, damn near all gone. It's like the main three is only left. Q, Chris Tucker, Mike Epps. That's like all the other ones gone. AJ Johnson gone. Deebo gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone else is gone.
Pops gone.
Old dude who
Pops,
Deebo knocked out. Can't get his name off my tongue right now.
Pops
Who
gone
Deebo
too.
knocked out. Ain't he gone too, right? Bunch of folks is gone.
Deebo knocked out.
Old girl who said she was Janet Jackson, she gone too, right?
Ooh, I
It's
forgot
crazy.
about her. She played on the Monique
The
show.
white boy, he gone too, right?
The white boy?
That played Mike Epps' friend, Roach.
He is
Come on, y'all.
gone.
Pops, come on now. Pops gone.
I
They
forgot
damn
Pop's
near
real
all
name. I don't know
gone.
why I'm tripping on that, but I forgot
It's
his real.
like playing in
That's
that movie,
crazy,
was
Black.
damn. I mean, we know Pops was 77, Tiny was
Ooh.
62.
That's like 6, 7
But the
people,
rest of
bro.
them, I don't know. It's like they damn near signed a death note when they played in that movie. I don't know, man.
That's like 6,
But
7
y'all
people.
let me know what y'all
Pops
think about
gone. I
this
ain't
one.
know the white boy was gone. What
Anything
was
I
his
might have missed, y'all want
name,
to add in
bro?
the
He was
comments.
in the he worked
Hey,
at
man, y'all got
Pinky's
to
with
go
Mike
ahead and run the
Epps.
likes up for me
He
on this
is
one,
gone,
man.
bro. I seen a video.
It's Deebo.
That's crazy, Black. This is a
Figured
good
y'all would
video,
like
bro.
this one, man. With that being said, it's Black
Hey,
Balloon,
subscribe to Black Balloons, bro.
and I'm
Stop
going to see y'all
playing, bro.
soon.
Get
All
that
right.
man his credit, folks. Man, stop. Hey, bro, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If y'all ain't up on this, whoever rock with me, I'm gonna make sure you up on it. This man, Black Balloons, be going crazy, bro. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button. Appreciate if you made it all the way to the end of the video. You already know what's going on with me. I'm gone. We got something next. We got another one. Let's see.